Whoa.
I don't know.
And we're on.
And we're yeah.
Probably for
Mute,
me.
mute Twitch. Hey, what's up, everybody? Guess what? Wendol did not die this time.
I didn't. It is absolutely amazing. I think we're starting out a good show tonight because I didn't die on the first round.
The night is still young.
Hey,
tonight we don't have 4 old men again, but we do have 3 old men and a lady. So with me tonight we have Wendol.
Yep. See the gray hair? Yep.
Yeah, but you got more than me and Deuce do put together.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I highly doubt that. I just cut mine out.
Deuce.
Yeah, see, I got plenty of gray hair.
There we go. Deuce has plenty of gray hair.
There you go.
And also with us tonight and producing Miss Liette.
Hi. Sorry if weird things happen. And I have plenty of gray myself. This is called fake. Haha. For the record.
Is it a bottle a month thing or just a hair color every 3?
It is a go visit a wonderful lady named Desiree who fixes my hair, and I just tell her do her thing.
Awesome. You know, I do that too. Maybe they can do my highlights.
You got so much to work with. Gosh,
I'm telling you, less than a year, it's all gone. I'm just gonna go bald.
Oh my.
Can we do that as part of the real life get together? Can we have like a donate enough and shave Steel's head?
No, I don't want to bleed to death.
You know, I'm gonna be singing Mr. Clean every time I see you if you do that.
Well, I'll probably actually wait till I retire, because I retire in less than 3 years. So I'll probably actually, I'm getting old. I'll probably actually wait till I retire, then I can grow my goatee, get that whole Breaking Bad look thing going, but without the attitude. Or I can do what Deuce is doing over there with the underwear on his head.
Yeah, I'm not sure that is being worn how you think it's supposed to be worn.
It's actually my hat. I wear this hat every single day. I just took it off because it's kind of warm in here, but...
Well, I mean, do you usually wear it over the headphones? Because that...
Whatever works.
Oh, okay. We're fixing the hat.
Fix the hat. Fix the hat.
I don't know if that's better.
Oops, see, now we can talk about it and they can't hear us.
Oh, what?
Okay, so news. We have news tonight. Don't have a little news, don't have a lot of news, but we have news, and we actually got a couple of announcements. So we're just going to jump right into it. And Deuce, what the hell's going on in Arcade?
Well, you know, Arcade is Arcade, and right now they're still working on Serpentis progression, and it's continuing well. They say they're not past the 5th room, though they keep inching a little farther in. Still working on the 5th room. Some of the people have actually fallen in love with Drowned Love, so they've been doing that quite often, and the farming continues to, and you know, they're making member supportive community, raid potions, etc. You know, doing that farm thing, that production thing that Grievance does so well in that game. They've started raid arenas, which is 1v1 and 5v5, but they have to sync it up so they can get their people in together, so it's always a trial and error kind of thing. Naval PvP, still one of the best things of that game, and it's continuing every single day. Only problem is because of all the naval PvP going on, their fishermen and ladies are having a little bit of issues, so they don't get to go out and fish as much as they want to, so they normally just kind of go out behind our Navy and stuff and fish when they can there. And lots of newcomers, and they're super excited. They're enjoying the graphics and the way Grievance does things in Arcade.
I tell you what, it's a stunningly beautiful game still.
It is.
I didn't jump in it too long ago, and I'm always amazed at the graphics in the game. You know, as far as the Serpentis stuff, I was talking to Nystrik the other night, and she's breaking down some of the videos into different encounters and gonna upload them to our drive. So we're gonna be able to actually show people some of the Serpentis encounters on our YouTube channel here about a week or 2.
Memo in my Diet Coke. No, I don't need a 40 in a paper bag memo.
I do. Can I have a 40 in a paper bag? Or just bottle of tequila will work fine.
He knows I don't
Don't
drink.
get horseshoes.
Oh man, so Wendol, ESO man.
ESO. There's an update coming. Update 1.6, and it's going to be amazing. It's introducing the Justice System, the Champion System, and we'll be adding the Thieves Guild. Excited about that one. The Champion System is going to give perk points, and that's going to add stats, and every class is going to get a revamp, which means everybody's going to get to relearn their characters. That's always fun.
No, it's not.
They sound excited.
It means hours of excitement and wiping, whatever.
Keyboards getting smashed, monitors going through the windows.
Well, see, that's why, Steel. That is why you need to type more to promote your type style of keyboard, because those things obviously don't die.
G15, baby. G15, 5 years and counting. Actually, it is giving me a little bit of problems now. The wife had to reset the whole computer to get it working yesterday while I was at work, which led to Deepbot going down. Thank you, Mr. Nick over here, who y'all can't see. Rushed to my aid when I called to get Deepbot back up. But yeah, Elder Scrolls is going buy to play when?
They're going buy to play, March 17th, and everyone who currently owns the game is going to be able to play for free. So,
I've actually heard a lot of people, talk about that, because like Neverwinter's free to play, period, and some of them are just going to go back and check out ESO. I heard and stuff because they don't have to pay the subscription and check out what's different. Because we all bought the game, we just have been playing it.
Yeah, and we've seen it on the forums under the switching games. There's been, seems like, I'd say a good handful so far switching, and that'll increase as it gets closer, because a lot of people did really enjoy the game. They just didn't want to pay the monthly fee.
I wouldn't mind checking out ESO. I mean, like I said, any mention of a Thieves Guild always kind of gets me a little tingly. Going all the way back to the quest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Window got tingly.
That's probably your spider sense tingling, and you're about to die. So, Liette, you had an interesting conversation with the Final Fantasy Guild earlier.
They have a lot to be excited about right now. So they're still getting ready for their next patch, which is coming out on the 24th. And that includes a progression of their Relic Weapon quest, or just the Relic Weapon. Not sure if that's quest attached or not. I have a feeling it probably is. And the Gold Saucer, which everybody knows heralds back to Final Fantasy VII, I believe. And it includes the Triple Triad card game and Chocobo Racing. They've got a team in turn 13. These are their raids. And that's the final coil progression raids. They've got another group on turn 12, another on 11, and another on 10. That is 4 full groups of 8 people, and they're working on progression content, and they might have a 5th group coming out soon, too. They've got a lot of new recruits, and Grievance members are coming to check out the game. I think a lot of people heard Gold Saucer and got super excited, especially for the Chocobo Racing, as I understand it. They've formed a static group for farming primals to get rare mounts, and that's progressing really well. They have a PvP static group that's also progressing well and dominating other grand companies. They're just taking it down 2 weeks in a row, and they've had 100% win ratio for the evening 2 weeks in a row, which is pretty darn sweet. Yeah. So they got all puffed up and happy when they were talking about beating other people in the face, so that's apparently going super well. The other thing
like
that
a little bit of face pwnage.
Well, yeah, I don't know if they can shoot each other in the face, but they're at least beating each other in the face really well. The other fun thing that they did was decorate their guild hall for Valentine's Day, and I'm going to show you a picture of that right here. So you can see they have cute little heart lights going on in front of the guild hall, and the whole darn thing looks beautiful. Everybody's lined up, feeling the love. So, yeah, they've had a really nice time lately, and they're continually progressing.
Oh,
I gotta
thank
hand it
God
to the
it's at
guild.
least a PG-13 picture. I saw some of the honeymoon pictures from different people.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. Don't know about that. But thanks to Fox K for the PG picture.
Machine.
You know, this guild is they're probably our most active guild right now.
Yeah?
And I think Twist has got over half of them coming to the real life get together. They I know Neverwinter threw down that gauntlet and said that they were going to have more people, but Final Fantasy is really going to show up in force.
Awesome. And hopefully so. They're a force to be reckoned with from all I understand. 100% ratio is pretty darn sweet. At least for beating people in the face. I've never had 100% beat people in the face ratio.
And no, Sinner, those pictures were more like trying to create a family versus being family friendly.
Oh my.
But we won't go there. And,
Oh, wow.
Twist, you need to wash your sheets.
You know? Wow. Alright, I'm drinking some more.
So, Deuce, you've been playing Neverwinter.
Yep, in fact, gotta give my shout out to my guild leader who just chimed up in Twitch. Hey, Doc. Yeah, that's where I've been hanging my hat lately. It's got some pretty good PvP, but it's not open world PvP except for this one little tiny area. So, it meets my needs, you know, having a good time with some of the older people around that I haven't seen in a while. We have been getting a lot of new members, actually, Grievance, into Neverwinter. So, shout out to all our new members, Neverwinter. It's been a good week in Neverwinter. Had lots of members, you know, doing lots of things within the guild and everything. Running nightly Grim raids and stuff, which is a PvP raid for those of you who don't know. You know, helping other people do PvP on their own, running dungeons together, etc. We're all awaiting the Module 6 to come out, which is Elemental Evil. Elemental Evil will bring in the Oath-bound Paladin. I almost called him Oath-sworn. Whoops. It's on the test server right now. Actually, right before this, I was on the test server messing with it. It definitely needs tuned down a little bit, in my opinion, but it's going to be a game changer no matter what they do, because it's a tank slash a healer, depends on which way you want to go, and its buffs affect every teammate on the team in within 30, and you can make it up to 60 meters. So big game changer class coming out. Lots of other things going on to change the game. Tig on Friday did her normal wonderful cast. She ran Temple of the Spider, Well of Dragons, 5 Heroic Encounter Dragons, Mellowbog Castle, Lair of the Pirate King, and she filmed our Grim run.
Nice. I gotta upload all those too.
And I tell you, remember, Neverwinter, free to download, free to play. Come have a blast with us.
So I got one question. Now the new class is the Oathbound Paladin.
Yes.
What happens if they don't take an oath? They're not a paladin?
No, it's not like DK / Paladin from WoW or nothing like that. That's just the name of it. The biggest thing is when you hit 30, you have to choose. Do you want to be a tank paladin or do you want to be a heal paladin?
Tank.
I'll tell you, the tank is the one that's OP right now. They have a combination right now is being, I wouldn't say exploited, but used to its advantage within game mechanics. Yeah, Doc says they aren't bound. Because what they have an ability to do is they're tanks, so they can absorb all damage, and then after 8 seconds, it turns all that damage they absorb for 8 seconds and throws it at everybody in their area.
Oh wow! So if you're a tank, you're taking all the damage.
And in PvP, that's devastating.
Absolutely, is devastating.
So
It's a great way to maintain aggro too in a raid.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Man, almost make me want to go roll a tank now.
I'll tell you, Steel, as soon as Mod 6 goes live, I'll let you know, and you really need to check it out. It's a pretty awesome class. It's just a little overtuned right now, but it's still on test server. It's not live yet, so I'm sure they'll tone it a little bit. But the mechanics are there, and it looks like it's going to be a really fun class to play.
I may have to go play some Neverwinter. They're going to need the numbers for the get-together for sure.
I'll be there.
Amen to that, brother. I tell you what, we'll talk about the get-together in a minute, because we talk about it almost every cast. But we got some exciting news concerning a lot of things at the end of the cast tonight. You might let me back in the guild, as if you have a choice. Rift. Team Cinder did battle with Drekanoth. They want me to say that again. Drekanoth. Boss number 3 or 4 in the Arena of Fate, which is a 10-man dungeon, or I guess it is the 10-man dungeon Arena of Fate. They said they literally won by the seat of Rumble's pants, so I'm going to go on the assumption he was one of the few last men standing. Now they're going to be moving on to Fenric, which is the last boss in the Arena of Fate. I'll tell you what, Rift Guild's been doing pretty good too. They got 2 or 3 raid teams going right now, and they pack out TeamSpeak on a regular basis. They're a little later night playing guild. You'll find most of their prime time hits around 9 o'clock in the evening, Grievance time. But there's still a housing contest going on till next week. So if you're partaking in the housing contest, you have till then to finish up. It's a team contest. A team contest this go around. Takes 3 people, and you have a week till the results are in at the end of the contest. They use what they call dimensions, and you can go to some of these dimensions, and I've seen some pretty neat ones. I know one of the first contests they did, one guy had this whole scene played out in the water. It was a boat, and one of them was on fire, and the other one was racing through the water, and then he had like a little helicopter up here he had done building out of different whatnots or whatever. And then to top it all off, he had a jumbo screen depicting the same damn scene. And it was really, really neat. They can do some really cool things with those dimensions. It's kind of like when our EverQuest 2 guild discovered they could build outside of the guild hall. Started doing some neat things.
That was really trippy.
That was really cool. So what's going on in Star Wars?
Well, the Republic Guild has 2 new task leaders that they're really excited about, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sorry if I'm not. You can beat me later. Kale and Fritz. They're really excited to have these 2, so congrats. There is a recruit meeting this Thursday. Don't miss it if you're new to the guild, and if you're not new to the guild, please feel free to hop on in and join along. You can give some experience and share, so please feel free to hit that meeting. They're continuing to work on the new raid content, and everyone is enjoying it and kicking some butt. So go Star Wars.
That's another game I've been tempted to jump back in on and off. I really like shooting things in the face.
No, really? Hey, did anybody else know that he likes shooting things in the face? I didn't know.
I'll tell you, when he's playing Battlefield and you accidentally jump in a channel with him, you will hear some very vocal steel going on.
I got killed again!
Of course you did. Somebody put exclamation Wendol over there. Well, you know, it's some of the funnest tanking I've had was in Star Wars. I mean, Neverwinter was the most immersive tanking I've had in the game, because I actually felt like I was a tank in Neverwinter. But as far as having the most fun tanking was as a Vanguard trooper in Star Wars. I absolutely, and I love tanking beside your brother, Wendol, which was always fun.
That was
Me and Cannon, yeah, we'd get in there and just tear it up tanking. It was always a good time. Cannon, if you're listening, come back to the box. Come back to the box.
I got a comment here. Steel, did you just say one of your top 2 games in tanking was a non-tap target game?
Yeah, Neverwinter, actually, the way that you had to block and some of the reactive things you did as a tank in that game was really an immersive feeling game as far as tanking. Absolutely, I literally felt like I was in there with the sword and shield fighting the mob. And even though tanking sucked when I played Neverwinter, I heard it's gotten a lot better, but it still was a very immersive feeling. Absolutely. So onward to the WoW Alliance and other division news.
Yeah,
Have fun with those names.
I'm excited. I am ready. All right, WoW Alliance. They have downed Hansgar, Frenzak, Flamebender Kagraz, and the Beast Lord Darmak. That's putting them at 5 out of 10 for the Blackrock Foundry.
Chugging along.
What's that?
I said they're chugging along.
They're going at it. On the WoW Horde Alliance side, they're just working on moving their entire guild through raid content right now.
Yeah, I had a good conversation with Shadow early today, and Pia, some of the ones in channel, and they're really excited about progressing the whole guild through the content over there and getting everybody caught up equipment wise and moving on slowly. It's both the WoW guilds are doing exceptionally well, and a little bit of extra blurb out here that I forgot to add in the notes, but we now have a third WoW guild.
Really?
Yes. We have an Oceanic WoW guild. It's an embassy right now, and it's led by Storm.
Okay, is there just Oceanic in general, or?
Well, I mean, anybody can go play on it.
Well, yeah.
I know several of the Horde and some of the Alliance have created alts over there to go put around over there with her. But we're starting to see people sign up on the forums for the game. Start to see a few more people in TeamSpeak for the embassy, and we look forward to watching this embassy grow over a period of time into a full guild. So we officially have 3 Grievance divisions in World of Warcraft.
That actually should help some of these people, even in the States, who have those off times that they can actually play.
Exactly.
You know what I find really amazing, and you're noticing this with all the games, like the Rift and Neverwinter and Final Fantasy and WoW. I mean, WoW's been around for
10 years.
10 years?
10 years, a decade. God,
It's
decade of WoW.
Because I played that back in 2003, 2004,
2005.
I think it launched in 2000. I think both EverQuest 2 and WoW both launched in late 2004.
All right. Well, maybe somebody from the chat can give us the exact date, because I think I want to say it's like 2003, because I remember playing it. Either way.
November 23rd, 2004. I love you, Google.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway. But it's amazing to see these games existing this long. And people are going back to it. Like you just said, the Oceanic server, Oceanic, they're starting to build back up, and it could potentially become a full-blown guild again. Final Fantasy, resurging. Rift, resurging. People are going back to these older games.
Well, and the Oceanic Guild has other implications as well, because we actually have a very strong Oceanic presence in the Grievance organization.
Oh yeah, they're a huge amount.
Maybe this will lead in the future when a new game comes out, having our Oceanic players having servers that they can actually play on relatively sane ping, if they wish. So it's really cool. Anyway, sorry to steal your thunder. Continue on, sir.
No, I actually kind of drove myself off that road too, so don't worry about it. Anyway, getting back to what we were going to talk about, mobile division. We've got Boom Beach clan being created. Now, I'm not familiar with this game, but I certainly heard about it from my kids. So.
Well, what's your kids say? Because I'm going to have to check that one out. Well, I have all this free time at work, so I may have to get it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to look into it. But I mean, I've seen ads on TV, and think that's I see the ads with the tank and the blowing people up that are coming off the boat. I don't know what actual gameplay looks like, so it might be something to check out since we're a lot of people be creating clan. I'm losing my speech. Anyway, FPS. Battlefield Hardline is going to be launched this March.
Sorry. Can't shoot people in the head.
Wait. What is it? Steel talking about Battlefield? No. No.
Oh man, sniping's so easy in that game. You just mow them down like freaking dominoes. There ain't even hardly any bullet drop. You just sit there, bam, 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 bam. I mean, they just fall. When beta, we had 2 climbing up the water tower. It's just like bam, bam. It's like, really? Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna need somebody to redo Steel's hash or exclamation mark in chat speak there. It's just going bam, bam, bam. Can somebody do that for me, please? Anyway, the Battlefield Hardline March coming out. Dirt Dog and Nautica are looking forward to playing and fragging fellow Grievance members. So they're
with many fellow Grievance members. They're not looking forward to fragging fellow Grievance members. Oh, maybe they are, but
yeah. Are they heading up the Hardline division?
Well, Dirt Dog is obviously our shooter FPS team Grievance director. Nautica is the in charge of the Battlefield series. So they're both really looking forward to this game. I know we got in, myself, Mad Cow, Squigs, Nautica, a couple others got into Hardline during this last open beta streak, and we really had a good time with it. We did. It's cops and robbers is basically what it is. Instead of opposing armies, you have cops and you have robbers, and the object is to stop each other or whatever. There's different modes in the game. One's a vehicle mode. You got to destroy all the vehicles or something like that. The other's flat out capture the flag like you see in most Battlefield games. There's another one where whoever gets the most money or saves the most money wins the game. There's a lot of different modes in the game, a lot of different play styles. It's really a fun game. They need to work on the sniping a little bit. If you're an excellent sniper in Battlefield 4, you are just gonna slay in Battlefield Hardline.
Now is this consoles only or is this PC too?
I'm sure it's coming out on the console, but I know for sure it's coming on the PC.
Okay. Let's check that out, because that sounds a little more entertaining than the normal Battlefield for me. So
less vehicles. Well, you're not going to run in and around and meet a tank around every corner.
That's always a good thing. Well, at least from my perspective.
I know a few people that play Arma. What is it, Arma 2, Arma 4 for us?
I think it's Arma 3 now.
Is it 3? They definitely need to learn how to fly their helicopters better. I was watching 3. They were almost over their mission. They crashed their helicopters into each other. I was like, really?
Well, that does happen. True to life, I guess.
Hopefully not that often.
It does happen, though.
All right, so COG news. Before I get to the COG news, I almost forgot. We were talking about old games coming back and being revived. There has been a revival in DC Universe Online. We are seeing renewed interest in DC Universe Online. People are wanting to get their superhero fix. And I know a lot of people are playing Marvel Heroes 2015, but Marvel Heroes, you actually play as one of the superheroes. In DC Universe Online, you create your own heroes. So I guess it's more whatever play style you want. But we have seen a pretty decent sized resurgence in DC Universe Online. Now, Grievance has guilds in both the good and the bad side, the hero and villain side of the game. It's the hero side that's kind of seen the resurgence right now, although we have both factions. One's Grievance Gaming. But if you want to get your superhero fix, jump over there, play some DC Universe Online. It's pretty neat. The flying in the game is really fun.
I could never understand, in DC Universe, why you wouldn't pick somebody who could fly, because those building climbers, That puts you at a huge disadvantage in PvP.
Well, just the flying in general. How many games have you gotten in where you could actually fly unhindered, not gliding, flying without a mount?
That's true. That's their superpower, though.
It's their superpower.
Last one I remember is City of Heroes.
Yeah. And I never got a chance to play City of Heroes, but I heard that was a really, really good game.
It was fun for a while. I played it for a while. It was fun. When City of Villains came out, I don't know. I just kind of ended up losing interest in the whole franchise, but it was a lot of fun. I just want to point out, Steelheart, you're making me want to go broke here.
Well, DC Universe Online doesn't cost anything. It's free to play.
Okay.
And if you have all station access, then which is $19.99 a month, you're considered like a subscriber to it. So I love the all station access. I'm about to pick it back up. I had it for a number of years. You get 500 station cash a month just for being all station access. At least you used to. I don't know if you still do. And that gives you unlimited access to all aspects of EverQuest, EverQuest 2, PlanetSide 2, DC Universe Online, I think H1Z1 when it launches, probably EverQuest Next in whatever iteration that's going to be when it launches, but we'll discuss that on the newscast coming up. So there's just a lot of games you can play and have a good time with it. It's really well worth the $20 a month to get that level of access. But then again, like I said, you can play it for free and you can have fun. Excuse me.
Wait a second. Hold on. Rewind this. So, through Station Access that I've kept live this whole time because of EverQuest 2 and everything, I can play... It's got all my data for DC Universe still when I used to play it?
Absolutely. I've never known any of Sony games to delete your characters. I logged on to my original EverQuest account a year ago after not playing it for like 7 years, and there was Steelheart. I was like,
I still had Wendol when you saw me log on a couple months ago, all the way back from 2001, 2002.
Thelinius is asking if that's changed with the release of Daybreak. I doubt it. It's been a pretty good staple of the SOE mantra, if you will. So much so that a lot of other games companies are starting to kind of pick up on it a little bit. So it could change. We'll see. But that would be really dumb because it's actually one of the few good things SOE's done in the last few years. All right, COG news. All right, if you have not heard it, we have been like living in the lower depths of TeamSpeak for 3 weeks straight, pulling 1 to 3 o'clock in the mornings every morning, and we have been working on getting this GTGN.TV site ready to launch. Now that's www.gtgn.tv. Somebody type that in TeamSpeak, please. And basically what that is it's the Grievance Total Gaming Network.tv. We're going to have, we already do have a massive video playlist. We've imported our YouTube videos on there. There's vlogs from fellow Grievance members. There's game reviews. And you can submit game reviews into this. So if you got a game review, just submit the damn thing. We got people who are going to go over it. So, we don't want to hear about your sexual escapades in any game. Nor will we. But if you got good constructive game interviews, good or bad on a game, just where it says we want your interview or we want your review, click on it and you can actually just submit a review about a game, which is cool. We will have a marketplace set up in the next month. The soft launch for this site was yesterday, which means basically all the major mechanics outside the marketplace are done. It's there, it's working, it's a beautiful site. Special kudos to Marissa for pretty much heading up the team, Adam, Sin, Liette, there's Eggy, I know Echelon's had some input in it. These guys and gals, who else?
Golf Mike.
Golf Mike, absolutely Golf Mike. These guys and gals have been working tirelessly on this site. And it is really, really going to be a dynamic site. So much so that half of our Pensacon display is going to be Grievance Total Gaming Network. I don't have one of the business cards on me over here. I'd show you, but we got business cards, pamphlets, banners, everything for this. It's really going to be a great media thing, and like Q just said, it's got a streamer tab. You can literally watch us from there. Hi Q. So you can watch us from the site. It keeps track of the GTGN streaming site and Geeky Barista site, which is Dash's Twitch channel. We're going to have goals that people can meet. When they meet certain goals, their channels can be hosted on there. So we're really excited about this. It's been well over a year into planning and making, and it's finally come to fruition. That's GTGN.TV, Grievance Total Gaming Network. It is the manifestation of the media side of COG, and it's really gone good. So with the soft launch, and actually a few days before, we had the reemergence of one of our old cast come back with a new twist. Don't Sleep, Won't Sleep with Eggy. And she does this horror genre where she plays a scary game, and when she does, what she play last time? The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, was that it?
Yep.
It was a suspense game. So when anybody donates $2 to the stream, it lets out this scream. And I know Dash and Sin are going to change the scream on her every cast, and when it does, I'm going to tell you, when she says she's a scaredy cat, she's not kidding. She just jumps. I mean, there was one point she had her mouse in her hand. Her mouse went up in the air. She went up. It's really a fun cast, and it's a genre we don't see a lot of in streams and news and stuff. So she's got a blog set up called the Nightmare Diaries or something, and her specialty for the Grievance Total Gaming Network is going to be the horror genre.
I'll tell you, since you brought that up, I cannot wait till Eggy gets an Oculus Rift. Because can you imagine playing a horror game with Oculus Rift on and the way she is?
Poor Eggy. Well, see, I had this plan. I was going to talk to Seth. And I think I could go ahead and say this, because she's still going to be scared no matter what. But I was going to see if he'd be willing to just kind of crawl up behind her and at one of the screams just grab her a little bit. Or just, poke her in the side a couple times, whatever.
You realize she'll have to wear a diaper, right? I mean, there's nothing good that's going to come out of that.
It's got to be. Here's the thing, though. It can't be the first scream of the night. The first scream, because she's going to be first jump, because it's going to be a new scream. The next few, naturally, you get used to it. But it's got to be like the fourth or the fifth scream that you got to have Seth come up behind her.
Oh, I had an idea, actually.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if I should say that. Well, alright, I'll say it. He should get an ice cube, just real quick, back of the shirt, boom. Now, that's got to be a big donation to get him to do that, but I think that's a good
I'll tell you, Liette,
addition.
watch what you say, because remember, we all have tabs on Whoop, too.
Well,
he has to sleep by me. He knows better.
Yeah, but remember, he has to sleep.
What?
He has to sleep by her.
Exactly.
Sleep
Oh. Well, see, I'm gonna figure out what kind of bribe he needs. Do you like chocolate? I don't know.
Well, Sin says this is how Eggy gave her husband a broken nose.
Alright, so anyway, look to a hey Whoop look to a whole freaking theme being built around the Don't Sleep, Won't Sleep series. It's really turning out to be pretty cool. Message to all COG members: if you are in COG or you are streaming for COG, make sure you have downloaded Slack. That's slack.com. COG has transferred from GroupMe to Slack. which has a little bit of a learning curve, but after you get the hang of it, it's a far superior thing. You can use it on your computer, your tablet, your phone, and it all interacts with each other, so it's really nice. It's got a little bit of a learning curve, though, so don't get frustrated. Just, if you have a question, catch Sin in TeamSpeak. Sin will help you. Or Adam or Marissa. Catch any of the three of them. Shoot them PMs on the forum. Schedule times with them. It's not that complicated, really. It just takes a little poking around. New cast coming up this Saturday, the Total Gaming News. This will coincide with the upcoming hard launch of the Grievance Total Gaming Network. We do not have cast members announced outside of myself and Liette. So we are looking for about 3 more cast members. We'll get up with people we want to talk to about that. So look forward to it. There'll be a cast. It'll talk about gaming industry news, what's going on in games. It's going to be a really good cast. We're excited about it. It'll be GTGN Network's flagship cast is what it's going to turn out to be. So that being said, for GTGN and COG, we have some organizational news.
We sure do. Again, we're going to be at Pensacon in a couple of weeks. Look for Steel there. Very excited. He will have lots of loot, including brochures that are kind of near and dear to my heart because I helped make them. We have some new banners to help advertise us. An amazing rig that Steel has come up with Kukas.
Actually, it was Kukos that came up with it, and I'm just kind of there helping him putting it together and painting.
Okay, well, he came up with it. Steel's been painting it. So, group effort. Woohoo. Look for both Grievance and GTGN to be displayed there. And it'll be pretty cool. Marissa will be making an appearance, and I'm not sure whether she will be making a costumed appearance or not quite yet. But regardless, it will be super fun to see her. The real life get together is this June 11th through 14th in Atlanta, Georgia. That is a big woohoo. As we have mentioned before, we have a huge house reserved this year. It's beautiful, has a pool that is bigger than a bathtub, we promise. It's got a tennis court, wonderful, wonderful patio, and lots of space inside for
Oh my
enjoying.
God, it's got a lot of space inside.
Yes.
We're not going to be packed in like sardines this year.
Depends on how many people we get. But generally, no. We should be able to enjoy a nice big living area as well as huge kitchen, and the get-together always features fun, food, and your friends. So those people that you get to game with but not see very often, you can actually run up and either pop them in the head or give them a hug, but I'd recommend not popping them in the head.
Well, you just give them a big old lick on the face. You know, whatever floats your boat.
Just remember, you lick me in the face, I'll eat a burger before I give it to you.
Nice. Oh, don't lick me in the face. Bad things will happen to you, just for the record.
There are 100 Grievance members at this thing this year. Based on recent ticket sales at this time right now, we are way ahead of where we were last year. It's if we don't bust 100, I'll be shocked. I think we're going to bust 100 easy.
Yeah.
It's, oh my Lord, there's going to be. I saw that whoop. Oh my Lord, there is going to be some people at this thing. Wow.
And good people. Really, really good people.
Good people.
Well, yes. And I really can't emphasize enough how cool it is to be able to see your guildmates in person. And so many times you just pick up as if you just were talking to them in TeamSpeak 5 minutes ago. So you'll enjoy it. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. Grab your tickets if you haven't already. With your ticket price comes food, t-shirt, and a really good time. So
Bring your own alcohol.
Really good time.
And yeah, if you have specific alcohol requests, bring it yourself. Thanks so much.
And
We have to share.
moderation.
In moderation.
Sharing.
We will call you a cab, and you will have to pay for it if you look too ridiculous. And we will take your case.
One of the things we're checking in on in this week is, and no promises, because I don't know how much this is going to cost, but we're checking in on the possibility of having a shuttle service from the main hotel, which, by the way, the main hotel is the Hampton Inn in Douglasville, Georgia. So there's a post on it in the site. You can get a hell of a discount if you give them the confirmation number and say you're with Grievance. Somebody gave it to them the other day, and they said, they actually just said, I'm with Grievance. And they're like, oh, okay, and gave them the discount. So it's a good discount, and it's going to fill up fast. Believe me. But anyway, we're looking at a shuttle service from the hotel to the get-together only on Saturday. And if we can swing it, no promises, because I don't know how much something like this costs. And I'm not going to ask a Grievance member to do it, because that means they missed the majority of the get-together. But we're looking into a shuttle service that can go either three, 4, or 5 times back and forth from the hotel to the get-together place. So those of you that have 2 or 3 drinks don't have to drive. And that's important to us.
And I'll tell you, except for the one night I don't drink at all, and I will probably have 1 drink again, because then they'll cut me off. But
that bad, huh?
It gets pretty bad. Deuce don't drink. I have no problems running people back and forth to the hotel if, on other nights, if alcohol becomes a problem. But if you throw up in my car, you're detailing it.
Raw 5K. Grievance does newscast and streaming for multiple games, which is probably how this ended up on the main page for Nosgoth. We actually have quite the Nosgoth following, so you can catch Nosgoth streams on this channel periodically, and they'll stream it for hours, believe me. But this is our Sunday night weekly newscast.
Which is always fun, I think.
Always fun.
Always fun. Especially 3 old men and a lady.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to argue the lady bit, but alright.
Speaking of vomiting in the back of a car, I still remember years ago.
Okay. We've heard plenty of stories about that.
Oh, God.
I'm surprised you remember anything.
Did I tell you y'all about puking in the parking lot recently? Yeah, things that happen when you're pregnant. Anyway, that was fun. Right before work. Back to organizational news, though. Look for Grievance at a panel at TriCon. What are those dates, Steel?
September 25th through 27th.
Very cool. Who else is going to be with you there?
It will be myself, Memo, Deuce, Marissa. I think Deuce is coming too, aren't you?
Coming.
Deuce, Doc, Marissa, and I know we'll probably have a couple more there too. We like to have 6 at these things if possible, because I'm going to be jumping in the Jeep and hauling the display all the way up there. So it's going to require a lot of people to set up.
Now this says panel. Are we on a panel too, or is it just the booth?
We are actually doing a panel on community building and leadership. It'll be about an hour and a half, 2-hour panel. Where we're going to have myself, Memo, Doc, and Marissa are going to be doing it. And it's going to be a very dynamic and interactive panel. And we'll probably use a lot of the information from our OTP program that we're developing.
And apparently something has really struck Whoopin' Yo funny in the background here in Minecraft, so I'm sorry for the random laughter at a not funny point.
Well, the fact that he's playing Minecraft, that's funny.
That is kind of funny. That is. Yeah. Let's play with blocks. Anyway.
So you'll find Grievance in 3 places this year. Pensacon in 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. Real life get together. And Evansville, Indiana at TriCon.
4 places. GTGN.tv.
Ah!
Oh.
Yes. Ah.
Good point.
Doggy.
And more news. Check back next weekend at 7 o'clock on the 22nd for our next open council meeting. That's where we go over all of our organizational updates as well as any big things coming along that require the council's vote. So you'll have some fun news next weekend as well, and that'll take place of the newscast. So you'll just check it out there in TeamSpeak, which is always sweet. We have a new Grievance fundraiser. In order to support Grievance's ongoing projects, we will shave Steel's head. What? Really? Who put that in there?
That has to be a Wendol put it in there at the last one because we were talking about it right before we went live.
Wendol.
All right, y'all got to increase the goal on that though to 2,500. So
Really?
I'm going to add a 2 there if it's my head.
Okay.
My head is worth at least $2,500.
All right. Steel has valued the hair on his head,
Which isn't much.
Little.
which is not much, and I think this is a complete overstatement. Because for serious, you can't even donate that crap. You couldn't even make a little fuzzball
My
toy.
head,
Steel?
unless we want to do 5,000 for yours, Liette.
And I'm not shaving my head, but
Head forward, Steel. Lean your head forward. Lean your head forward. That's what we're going for right there. We're getting the rest of that off there. And it's almost all gone.
Shine.
I will tell you this. I would ensure we got the 5,000 for Liette's head.
no.
No, we should make that a thing.
No.
Whoop, are you into the bald look? The
No.
hairless look?
Now, he would do it. You could shave his head for $5,000. And that's the one time I will let you shave your head. If you raise $5,000 for Grievance, I will not be angry if you shave your head.
Wait, $5,000 for who?
Grievance.
What do I get out of it?
A shaved
You
head.
get a shaved head.
He's been asking to shave his head forever. And I keep telling him, you will look like Fruppin' Charlie Brown, which is not cool to me. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. I got this, okay? 2,500, we just do steals. 5,000, we do steals and whoops at the real life get together.
And Wendell's.
I'll do mine too.
Sweet.
Through
Sweet.
$5,000, my hero will go too.
All right.
You know,
It's on, people.
I'll shave mine for free just because you guys are. I mean, it's not like I haven't done it.
Wait. We should add. Deuce does the shaving after that one drink.
No, let's just stay
Hurt somebody.
My head's never been shaved. It's going to be a bloody mess to begin with.
It will not be a bloody mess. Come on.
And Liette, you were not there when I had that one drink last year.
Was it really special?
I don't know. Ask Memo next time you talk to him.
Memo, was it really special? I know you're in chat, man. You tell me about it when you see
People
this.
probably went to bed by now.
Oh, Lord. Alright, so shave steel is on. God. Okay, we did want to congratulate all of our new charter members thus far this year. It's quite a list, and this is pretty sweet. So, congratulations to Arlia, Bradshaw Lee, Clarence Joe, Deuce,
Cool.
Doxy, Evelyn, Gilroy Kilroy, Jack Ray, Lord Scythe, Lotharen, Rylock, Sarganax, Shaira, Sir Headington, Sky, Famine, Vanquish, and Wabi-san. Thank you very much for supporting Grievance, guys, and we are delighted to welcome you to Charter membership.
And actually, we have one more that went through yesterday or early this morning. You did not put a forum name next to your name, so I'll be tracking you down, figuring out who you are. But there is another mystery charter member.
And congratulations, mystery charter member. So there.
In the library with the candlestick.
Indeed. Indeed. And that wraps up our organizational news for the evening.
Woo-hoo.
And, yeah, thank you guys for putting
So
up
yeah,
with my slow producing.
2,500 for me to shave my head bald, and 5,000 for about 4 of us to do it,
Yep.
including Whoop, who is guaranteed to look like Charlie Brown or a bald Harry Potter. So.
Oh, now it's on. Oh,
Not the ball here.
oh man.
The headset is off.
Yeah. If we get to 5,000, we shave Whoop's head. Can we either A, get him Charlie Brown's shirt?
Oh, if we reach the 5,000 before the get together, I will have it made.
Yeah, he'll be there in a Charlie Brown shirt if that happens just because. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who are these weird people we playing with online?
Donate. Hashtag shave steel.
Yo.
And show great love so we can get Whoop also.
Oh God, poor Whoop. Poor me.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Night all. Remember
Peace.
shave steel.
Shave steel.
That is so wrong and kind of
No, it's not.